something I was going to ask, and at the risk of it seeming self-serving to the listener, but I want to point out that previously, where you and I had intersected, we were exposed to something similar, or in the same category of business frameworks as
Sure.
System and Soul. And you had other team members who had.
I can talk about that. You want me to talk about that?
Well, yes, but maybe here's my tee up, and then you can take it wherever you want, which will be fun, I'm sure. But the thing I'm asking is there is that. Well, I'm making things happen, right? You had already been going, a year and a half or so by the time you reached out around Christmas time, but you had exposure. There are books. There are things that you can go that will give you almost a step-by-step on here's how you implement X, Y, and Z, and you go about it, and here's the templates, and here's the stuff. You had that exposure, yet chose not to try to do it all in-house, or maybe you did. I know that there's more stories linked there, which are at your discretion to share, but why not just get a book off the shelf? It sure as hell is a lot less expensive than hiring me, $20 on a book to go through versus hiring an outside person, whether it was me or someone else.
So let me
I'm bracing.
Ask some rhetoricals. There's no question that America has problems with obesity. Do you think that we have a problem with obesity because there's a lack of information about what makes you fat?
No.
Do you think there's a problem with teenage pregnancy because they don't have enough information about what causes pregnancy? Right?
No, I think we're good on info
right?
And educational materials.
So it's not a lack of information. It is the implementation of said information, or the ability to actually get the outcome that you want, right? Or I'm going to quote, I'm a movie quote guy. Or there's that scene in Liar Liar with Jim Carrey when he can't lie, and his secretary goes, "Your client's on the phone. He's in jail again. What should I tell him?" And he grabs the phone and he goes, "Quit breaking the law, asshole." Right?
Yeah.
Right. So
as one of my employees used to say, it ain't rocket surgery.
That's right. So it's not just information. It's not just having, it's not what you know, it's what you can get done. It's not what you know, it's what you can get done. I couldn't get it done. You could give me the blueprint. I couldn't get it done. Could I try to get it done? Sure. How many times am I going to try to get it done before I admit it's not getting done? I need help to get it done because it is not getting done. Right. And so it's not the, I'm going to tell you, I love, you love my dad's quotes. So here's a good one, and hopefully this is rated R so I can curse. My dad used to say, "Wish in one hand and shit in the other, and see which gets filled first." So I say that. So when I reached out to you in December, and if people are trying to self-implement, dude, look yourself in the mirror and just ask, am I actually going to get this done? And if I want to try to self-implement, how many months am I going to give myself before I'm going to be able to look myself in the mirror and be honest and say, it ain't working. It's not working. Because you hire people for the outcome. You hire people for the outcome. You're paying for the years, not for the time. Right? And then you measure on outcomes. If you're getting the outcomes you want, what was that worth to you? And if you're not getting the outcomes you want because you did it yourself or whatever, maybe you got a bad implementer. If you're not getting the outcomes you want, stop doing that, right? Quit breaking the law, right? Stop doing it. It's not working. It's not working. Try something different.